Okay, we are now going to talk about the past perfect tense. So let's just take a minute and kind of reflect on our tenses. So we've got present, okay? We have future. We have the conversational past. We have the narrative past. And now we have past perfect. Okay, this is present perfect. And this is the past perfect. So basically what we're going to find is that we are going to kind of consolidate these. And you might be thinking, what other kind of past tense could there possibly be? It was in the past, right? So we understand narrating, we understand speaking, what's left? Well, if you look in your book, auf Seite 264, there is a timeline. And what that kind of visualizes for you is that the past perfect happened earlier than another event in the past. I recognize they're all in the past. I get it. But here's an example in English. I took out the trash before I cleaned the kitchen. I had to do something before I could do something else. So we have a timeline. I know what I should do is I should try out my fancy tools. How about we draw a really cool line? Oh, wow. That's pretty neat. Okay, we've got that, and here we are in the present tense. Okay, right now I'm going to the movies. I cleaned my kitchen here, and before I cleaned the kitchen, I had to take out the trash here. So that's what's going on. Conversational past and past perfect. So what's that going to look like in German? Well, if, let's see, which verb should we use? Let's use to clean. All right. Present tense. Ich räume das Zimmer auf. Conversational past. Ich habe das Zimmer aufgeräumt. I have cleaned the room. Now, I'm going to change this, which is in the present tense, to hatte, which is why we had to recognize the simple past earlier in the chapter. Ich hatte das Zimmer aufgeräumt. Okay, so I would look at my timeline and say something like, Ich hatte das Zimmer aufgeräumt. Und dann habe ich das Abendessen gekocht. I don't know. Needless to say, that's how this works. And I don't think it's a very difficult concept to grasp. I think you can handle it. Exercise K is taking that and practicing it. It talks about Herr Altenkirch. We're going to read about him in Thema 1, or excuse me, Thema 2. It says, setzen Sie das Verb ins Plusquamperfekt. We should probably make a note of what these fancy terms are in German. All right, that would be helpful. So this is Präsens, present tense. This is Futur. This was perfect. This is Präteritum. And this is plusquamperfekt. If that's not fun to say, then I don't know what is. Plusquamperfekt. And congratulations, because these are the 5 tenses in German and in English. They're in active voice, so technically you've learned every tense that you need for active voice. Now we'll talk about passive voice and how to use these tenses down the road, but I think this is a really cool spot to be in terms of understanding what's going on in German. So go ahead and give K a try, and I'll be back to talk about 17 and 18 here in just a few minutes.